This is Special Agent Charles B. Anderson of the FBI.
Anderson? How did you find me after all these years? Is this about the warrant from that fateful night 31 years ago? The night we met on Crybaby Bridge?
Your 63S was my only unresolved case. I've never stopped tracking you. Had I been able to serve you that warrant that night on the bridge, I would have moved up to detective immediately. But instead, that was the night that changed everything. My career, my life, my entire reality.
What happened to you that night?
I don't want to talk about it. Unless you sign up for the paid subscription and become a We Live Insider with access to exclusive content and behind-the-scenes information. And it will all be available this Halloween night.
Then what do you want from me?
What? No. Agent Day's not in here, man. Damn beat cops. Anyway, as you may have already realized, Jordy is back, and he's going to make you an offer. Joe, it's imperative for your safety, for Gina's safety, for our kids' safety, and the safety of this country that you accept his offer. Otherwise, I'm afraid no one will be safe. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Are you sure this line is secure?
Yeah, of course I'm sure.
I need to go.
Wait! How will I be able to contact you?
When the time is right, you'll know.
This is a test. This is only a test. If this had been an actual emergency, the attention signal you just heard would have been followed by official information, news, or instructions.
It's 6 a.m. and this is the We Live Zombie Carnival.
Joe, you look a little flustered this morning. What's going on?
Yeah, no, I'm just keeping my eye out the window, making sure nothing strange is going on or
It's weirder than normal, is what I think it is.
yeah. Hey, have you ever noticed that there is a lot of art here in the lighthouse? Like really good looking paintings and whatnot. I've just never noticed it before.
Something's definitely up for you to start noticing decor here. You're not going to get away that fast.
Looks like we've got a voicemail.
Yes, Stacy, I'll tell him about your peonies. Hello? Yes, this is Brockhampton and Cherry Hill. So there seems to be, how can I say this? A dead person in the middle of the street out here. I'm getting to the peonies, okay? Sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah, so he's wearing what looks like a safety vest, and he's got, I think, a human finger in his mouth. Let me get a better look here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a finger, all right. And now he's blowing it like a whistle. Fantastic. You know, we pay good money not to have to see this kind of garbage. You get up, have a coffee, check your stocks, look out your front window, and you have to deal with this. First thing in the morning. It's unbelievable. Yes, Stacy, I'll tell them about your goddamn peonies, all right? Everybody wants to know about Stacy's fucking prize-winning peonies. So my wife wants you to know that it trampled her peonies, too. Like anyone cares. But anyway, he's got a reflective hat on and white gloves. But they're bleeding, or bloody, or something. Classy. Wait a minute, what the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Stacy. Have a glass of wine at 6 in the morning. The neighbors love listening to you slur incoherent words at them as they pull out of their driveway. Anyway, we wanted you to know that he's dragging a stop sign around, and he keeps lifting it real slowly in the middle of the road and blowing on that finger. In fact, if I look... Oh, see, right there, he just did it again. I feel threatened. He looks aggressive.
The Crossing Guard tapes.
So, you know, it's crazy that we're getting all these voicemails, but this one was a little different. Most of them have been for people wanting to court our dear friend Red.
Yeah, Red has been getting a lot of date requests on the date line, and I believe you've been vetting them. Is that what I understand?
Yeah. At my last count, there were 57 potential suitors.
Wowie!
Yes, from across this country of ours.
They like them some time traveling, animal hunting, zombie killing road warriors, huh?
Yes, and I narrowed it down to a couple of my favorites. There's 3 that I want to put in front of old Red and see how she does.
Well, let's get her on. Let's do a dating game. Dating game with Red.
Love it. Red on the road. Are you ready for some lovin', lady?
Hi, Gina. I mean, I know that I made this request, and then here we are. And yes, you know that I've been waiting for love, but who is my perfect companion? You know, I thought I had Phil, but he disappeared.
Now, as you know, we had an unprecedented amount of phone calls, and we broke it down. These are the best 3 we think for you. These are the best 3. All righty. All right, then just go ahead and go into it.
All right. All right. Lizards and gentlemen. First question is for Harry. Harry, what are 3 survival skills you can also use in the bedroom?
Ooh, Harry.
Hey, Red. This is Harry. That's a good question. Let's see. First, I'd like to say I'm a lumberjack, so I'm good with the wood. I'm also a proficient bushwhacker, and I'd love to help rebuild the population, if you know what I mean. Ow! Ow, ow, ow!
All right. Calm down, Red Rocket. It's not a full moon tonight.
The lumberjack, I kind of like that, I think Red would like herself a furry guy.
Okay, next question is for Romero. Romero, give me your best zombie pickup line.
Thanks to Harry, because you've been waiting for me all day. Oops, Harry, stop playing to my mind. Oops, how about this one? You know what they say about zombies? Women.
That guy sounds like he is turning. He doesn't. I think his jaw fell off during that one.
I feel like he is not going to be the one that she picks, but good luck to him.
Red, how do you feel?
I hope that you're not that dead in the bedroom. Try again, zombie boy. All right, this last question is for the green guy with the long tongue. I gotta think about the long tongues. Gecko or Geico? Like the insurance? Sorry, Geico. We're out on a date, and suddenly I get bitten by a zombie. What do you do?
I like that, baby. Well, let's see. First, I'd slowly start to remove your clothes to make sure I could find all the holes. Wounds. Then I'd give you a few kisses like, where's it hurt? After that...
No thanks.
That guy was quite smarmy. I mean, I don't know how you can smooth talk like that, but to each their own.
Those lizards. Red, who are you going to choose?
I'm going with the werewolf. I just want to know if the curtains match the drapes. I guess I'm going to find out real quick.
Well, there you have it. Enjoy your date, you 2 little lovebirds.
Congratulations. And this song is styled by the Kentucky Vampire.
Make sure you visit the We Live tab at joedeez.com to learn more about the Kentucky Vampires and all the great artists here at the We Live Zombie Carnival.
Hello? Am I on there? This is Ava from Georgia. I just wanted to call and say that I've had it with these deep state hoaxes. I mean, for Pete's sake, the zombie apocalypse just is not real. Okay? First of all, you're going to be telling me that the moon landing was real? I mean, the U.S. government hasn't told us the truth since the Civil War. I mean, what do they expect us to believe? This nonsense about some sort of infection or zombies or whatever? It's all a bunch of bull hockey. And you know what? I'm seeing these people outside my window, but they're probably cosplay actors paid by George Soros. Now I'm going to go out there and give them a piece of my mind. I'm going to go tell them. I'll show them what for. Hey! Hey! Listen, y'all. You think you're coming into my neighborhood? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, you come on over here. What? Ah! Oh, God! Oh, me! No!
The Crossing Guard tapes.
You know, that that Karen reminds me of a scary movie. And speaking of scary movies, Gina, have you given any consideration to my suggestion from last week where you become a horror host?
You know, Joe, I don't know much about that kind of stuff, so I really haven't been, thinking on it too much. But,
Elvira, Vampira, she was the very first horror host.
I actually feel like I have some horror hosting in my family.
I know,
but
right?
I'd have to kind of dig out the old memory box.
Do an Ancestry.com, see if you got any horror host in you.
I think so. We'll see though, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of work, and
that's pretty easy. I mean, if a dead crypt keeper can host,
if a reanimated corpse can do it,
it can't be that hard.
Can't be. Anybody can.
Speaking of that, you'll be excited for the next guest I booked. He runs the Dads from the Crypt podcast, where a bunch of dads talk about episodes of Tales from the Crypt. Maybe we can get some pointers from him, get him on and get some pointers. Jason Stein is already on the phone. Jason, how are you doing, buddy? Tell us a little bit about the concept of Dads from the Crypt and how you got the name.
Sure. So during the zombie apocalypse, I was looking, as we're all holed up in our houses, in our stay in place order, I started doing horror movie trivia through another podcast called the Blood Horror Podcast. And that was like our weekly social interaction where we're not fighting off the hordes of the undead. And, it was our weekly thing. And I started making a lot of friends. And then, as the boredom sets in, I'm like, I feel like watching some Tales from the Crypt. And everyone's doing a podcast these days, so let me podcast about it. But no one wants to just sit there and listen to me. So I took some of my good friends from the horror trivia, and me being me, I created a PowerPoint presentation about it.
About Tales from the Crypt?
Well, about my ideas for Tales from the Crypt podcast. That's kind of how I process things through PowerPoints. Because again, during the apocalypse, what else are you going to do? To make PowerPoints.
Now, are you one of the dads of dads?
Yeah.
Are you a father? Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I made a PowerPoint, and of course, and I just kind of spitballed a couple ideas for names, and one of them was Dads from the Crypt, and I brought it to those other guys, my co-host Jody and Mondo. And they're like, dude, you had us at Tales from the Crypt podcast. You need to do all this other stuff. But it helped me flush out my ideas and kind of the concepts I wanted to do. And all three of us are dads. And, we're all kind of stuck in our homes with our kids, doing, Zoom schooling, Zoom play dates, for our kids. So, what better way to process what we're going through than watching Tales from the Crypt and finding parenting lessons. But in the meantime, we've been reviewing Tales from the Crypt episodes for about 2 years. So we're kind of reaching the end, actually, to the point where we started watching anthology movies every other week. So we'll do a Tales episode 1 week and then the horror anthology another week. So we did like Creep Show, Tales from the Hood, Tales from the Dark Side.
Now that was one of my questions, being the connoisseur prolific end all be all on Tales from the Crypt. One of the things that I always struggled with as a young man was I could never differentiate between Tales from the Crypt and Creep Show. How do you tell them apart? Well, aside from the Crypt Keeper, of course.
Well, do you mean like you're talking about the movie,
right?
Creep
Yeah,
show versus the TV show Tales from the Crypt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Creep Show was meant to be. They were trying to actually get the Tales from the Crypt license,
really,
but they couldn't. So they decided to just kind of make their own thing.
That actually explains all of it.
Yeah, the whole thing, because they're all cribbing from the EC style, and for whatever reason they couldn't get their rights to use the official EC imagery, so they said we'll just make our own thing. And like Tales from the Dark Side, the TV show was meant to be a Creep Show spinoff, but they couldn't get the Creep Show rights to do a TV show, so that became it. So that's why you have all these tales of, and yeah, I mean it's all kind of from the same concept and from the old EC comics from the 50s. And even the Tales from the Crypt TV show rights are all held up right now. So yeah, it's kind of a quagmire, but it's interesting how it's continually sprouting and influencing all different forms of media.
Now, we mentioned Crypt Keeper earlier, and so he's like kind of the ultimate horror host, but what makes a good horror host?
In your opinion?
Oh man, I mean the puns, the energy.
Puns are for sure.
I can do puns. I like puns.
Yeah. And that's one of the things I think Creep Show kind of lacked. Like it has the creep, but he doesn't really do anything. He doesn't.
Around. Yeah, just some animated weirdo.
Yeah, he looks cool, but he's got no shtick.
So they need a shtick.
I mean, it's very vaudeville, when you think about it. Very.
It's a tight 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like the host of a comedy club show, and I think that's part of Tales from the Crypt, the TV show's success is the episodes are about 20-25 minutes long. You always get your Crypt Keeper in the end. So even if what's in the middle isn't great, you still got quality Crypt Keeper time, so you're always left with a smile.
You sandwich it in between.
That's how you do it, man.
And don't get me wrong, there's obviously some very, very good episodes.
Great episodes.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh god, that's such a hard question.
That is a difficult question for a man who does this.
Several favorites. Several of you. If I have never seen one, what would you recommend?
Oh, that's a good idea.
How about this? I'll direct you to our episode we did a month or two ago where we actually count down our top 10 episodes.
There you go. We'll add in the link.
Yes. That's where we actually all made up our list, and then we compared and made up our own kind of one.
Was there one that you guys all agreed was in there?
On? No, we had some contention, but
Did you make a PowerPoint about it?
I made a spread. No, but I did make a spreadsheet.
Nice.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, no. Well, I had to keep track of what was on whose list and who had the highest. I spreadsheet that shit. My personal favorite, I'll say, is Yellow, which is a Robert Zemeckis episode. That's more of a World War II story. But I remember seeing it very vividly as a kid, and it had a huge impact on me.
Well, I didn't know Robert Zemeckis did one. That's crazy.
Well, he did 3.
Wow.
So he did cool. He did the Killer Santa Claus one.
I remember that one. Yeah.
He did Yellow, and he did You Murderer, and I can't remember. I think he just did the 3. I'm blanking if he did the 4th one.
Okay. So obviously, Bordello of Blood is quite possibly one of the greatest movies of all time, in my opinion.
In a way,
here's a question for you: can you name any other movies at all ever that had Dennis Miller in them?
Oh God! If I've seen any, I've definitely erased them from my memory. I honestly cannot think of any.
I can only recall one, and I know that you both will remember as soon as I say it.
I'm sure I'll remember. Also, I get Dennis Miller and Dennis Leary mixed up in my head a lot.
That's easy to do.
I'm thinking of was it The Ref?
No. Dennis Miller is the hey babe, the guy.
Exactly. Yeah, I know it's Dennis Leary, but...
Wasn't he in Joe Dirt though? But
he was in Joe Dirt. Good job. Nice.
Oh, okay.
I just remember because I was just trying to think of terrible movies that he could be in, and I'm
that's where you went wrong. That's where you went wrong. He was Sandra Bullock's ex-boyfriend in the net. Remember, the only one who could recognize
Oh,
her?
I remember seeing that in the theater.
Gosh.
I think I went with my dad to see that in the theater, and I was like, "Whoa, you could order a pizza online? That's the coolest thing." That's all I remember of that movie. Like, I kind of want to watch it again.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good still to this day.
Yeah.
So, if we want to find out more about Dads from the Crypt and anything else you guys are doing, where would we go to find that?
So we're on all major podcasting platforms. We've got a great Instagram. I've actually become friends with Mike Vosberg, who did all the comic book covers you see at the beginning of every episode. He invited me to his home studio, so I spent 3 hours with him.
Oh my gosh!
And he gave me his Dropbox with all of his old sketches and stuff. So
that's insane.
On our Instagram, I've been posting every week new pictures. So he did the concept art for the the opening of Tales from the Crypt, where they're going through the front, the house and the yard and the crypt and everything. So I've been posting a lot of that stuff there. So I'm really proud of our Instagram. We have a great following. Got some great stuff there, and horror memes are always good.
It sounds like there's maybe some commotion going on.
Yeah, what is that?
Are your kids outside, or is they expecting some company? Well, it sounds like maybe. Okay, do we want to go check and see what's going on? Because it's a little too loud for us to keep recording. Settle it down, and then kind of come back.
All right, how about why don't I go give them a tablet? I think that might placate them. And oh no, here they come. Oh, that doesn't seem to be working.
Jason Stein, this is the song you died to. That was Preacher Man by Sons of Grumble Bunny. Visit the We Live tab at joedeez.com to become a member of the Skull and Brain Society to learn more about Sons of Grumble Bunny and all the great musicians here at the We Live Zombie Carnival. You know, I know you were just deflecting earlier, but
I don't know what you're
now
talking about.
that I really look around the lighthouse, I just got out of the bathroom and I'm almost positive there's a really good like dupe of a Picasso just right above the toilet.
I know. Normally you would have a nautical theme, especially in a lighthouse. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but it's got. I mean, it is intricate. So I don't know, but
Are you just being smarmy, Gina? But seriously, what do you think?
you know, I find it interesting. But you know, what I find more interesting is that we've got a voicemail here.
Who's it from?
Sounds like it's the FBI.
What? FBI? I just remembered I left the toilet running. I'll be right back.
Oh. Well, I was just in the bathroom.
That's right. See you soon.
This is Vigilante Special Agent Robert Donovan. Longtime listener, first-time caller. I'm a big fan of the show, and I just wanted to call and say that the fate of this crumbling world depends on your utmost cooperation. That little peach from Georgia? She's more right than she knows. But this conspiracy runs deeper than the deep state. It's imperative that you find what's left of her and see what else she knows. The signs are all around us, if you know what to look for. The dead but doesn't know it crossing guard that former Pro-Am lacrosse star Brockhampton saw? That finger in its mouth? That finger hit play on the crossing guard tapes. It's a warning. Anyone who gets close enough to touch the tapes will find their fingers in a 10-pack of Slim Jims. Now with more cuticles. I'm moving crosswalks, but you need to save those recordings. We might have a sliver of hope in winning this war. As the guards say, stay vigilant.
The crossing guard tapes.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll take this phone call. Holy cow, Susan Gunderson. How did you even get out of the cave in Virginia?
Well, howdy there. It's so good to hear from you again. Let's see. Well, Red kind of got me out. I mean, she got me out. And her Canadian friend, he kind of smelled bad. So I really didn't want to ride in the truck in the car with them. And so I kind of said my goodbyes, but I found out, I overheard she was going to Vegas. So I just I hid in the back of her little El Camino. And then that horrible, horrible attack happened, and I just knew I had to get out of there. So so I stayed hidden for a bit, and then took off and ended up in Vegas here. Yeah.
I seriously, I thought you were dead. There was like a serial killer around, and then you were in that little shacky cave kind of thing. And I was like, this is it. My girl Susan, she's resourceful, but I don't know how she made it out of this one.
Oh, I'm a slippery son of a gun.
So where are you now? What are you up to?
Well, I guess this would probably be a good time for me to introduce my good friend Layla Buffon. She and I are actually running a casino over here in Las Vegas.
Casino?
Yes, the gambling gods have been very kind on us. Yeah.
So how did that even happen? Like a casino, that seems like quite the step up from just a small store.
Oh, Layla, do you want to speak a little bit to that? I did a couple things. Layla probably helped me with a little bit of it, but really it was just a matter of getting the lights turned on, right, Layla?
Yeah, we needed some marketing, and then we got some money, and then the lights came on. Your typical success story.
Now, Layla, how did you and Susan meet up then? Like, were you out on the strip? Is the strip happening still?
Yes and no. It depends what time of day you're out there.
Now,
early in the morning, there's too many zombies. At night, you're fine.
Oh. So it is still all the nightlife then. It is still that. Oh, that's cool, guys. So what's it like having a business partner, Susan? You enjoying that?
You know what? She's not just my business partner, but she's my bestie. She does the little computer things that I just don't know how to do with the marketing and the fundraising and all of that crap. But the casino, you and I spoke back when I had my post-apocalyptopia open. So I'm fairly familiar with how to run a business.
Yeah.
And it's been going pretty well over here. We've actually got quite a few, extra players in the area, and it's been pretty good.
What kind of clientele? I mean, what kind of clientele are there? You got to have quite the mix. I mean, Las Vegas has always been a destination for the whole world.
You know what's so weird is that now that some of those weird millionaires whales have become zombies, they still have their schedules to keep, and so every once in a while, they are coming into the casino just expecting that their hotel room is going to be booked up for them and that their table's going to be reserved for them. So we've actually put in quite a bit of effort. Well, Layla's put in quite a bit of effort into making sure that those whale zombies feel nice and fulfilled with brains for their poker games. Yeah. She gets them real nice and well fed so that they're full and not hungry and angry, because I guess they make bad bets. But well, isn't that how I make most of my money though?
It's an all-you-can-eat brain buffet.
Oh, so you guys have like a literal brain buffet on so it's like scoops of just gray meat.
Brains. Yeah. It's what's for dinner.
Oh my gosh. So that's how you're so successful with the zombie crowd.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We get them from all over, and it's primo brains too. You got all the people that have been partying, so they're still half soaked in rum, and we just put them right out there, and they're fairly enjoyable. And a kind of a drunk full zombie is actually quite a pleasant zombie.
I was gonna say they probably are like a drunk person.
You can't forget those former Jeopardy champions and their brains.
Now, is that do you have to pay extra for the VIP brains?
Yes, the VIP brains are a delicacy. You have to pay a little bit more.
Yeah, I hear you guys have had some other kinds of clients. Like we've seen some werewolves and some lizard people. Do you guys have anything for that kind of speaks to their tastes and their?
All right, I don't want to speculate on the lizard people. Okay, we have been told that they were slithering around, and we don't welcome them because they're not very big spenders. They're kind of stingy. But the werewolves, they're here to party, so we don't really mind. They come once a month. They're fine.
Oh, yeah, once a month.
When the werewolves are around, we have to take the Coors off the menu. It's the silver bullet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that is a specific thing.
Take the tap off that one.
Layla does all of this work for me, so I really don't have to worry about the day-to-day stuff. I'm just big picture. I just make sure that those zombie whales keep on coming in. I make sure that the business keeps going, but she's definitely in on the details.
So now Layla, how fun is it to work for Susan? I know we've had a couple of Susan's other employees on, and they were a little disgruntled.
It's a roller coaster that only goes up.
Oh,
well, that's very kind. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But what goes up must come down, so I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Well, I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean, Layla. I mean, I already do all of these things around here. I'm working just as hard as you are.
Oh, sure. But that's the laws of gravity.
Okay, but I gave you a piece of the pie for this partnership. I mean, 65-35 is actually a pretty good ratio. That's up, my friend. That's up. Where were you before? You weren't with me. That's for sure. That's up.
Okay. It's a roller coaster that only goes up.
Exactly. To heaven. Where my dear husband is.
All his ad money has dried up, but Susan, it sounds like are you guys maybe expecting some of the big whales in? It sounds like there might be a large crowd coming towards you.
They were expecting that deposit. one of them won out big last night, and he's been pretty persistent. Layla, where are we with that payment? Where are we with the money?
Well, we're a little bit short. It's the beginning of the month. We haven't had the paydays just yet, but it's coming.
So here's the thing: is as fun as it is to run, a casino here, we do operate at a loss, and sometimes people call in their winnings, and every once in a while we just can't really meet them because
they sound like they're quite angry. They're pretty angry. Oh my gosh, Layla, are you able to help Susan at all? Can you maybe negotiate it? And you get a little bit of leeway with these whales being their food monger.
I can try, but if they're hungry, we're all screwed.
Did you set out the food for them like I told you to?
No.
Well, then we're both fucked, aren't we?
It's all my fault.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god. Oh, there's some chocolate. Oh no. Oh no.
Susan.
We gotta go. We gotta go. No.
Susan Gunderson and Layla Buffont. We think this is the song you died to.
Left so soon, you forgot your memory. I tried to lose my mind, but I can't. I put your last breath away to save for a lonely day. Even though I'm lonely here and now, my whole life is a shot glass. Well, I can't comprehend the changes. I don't call it sober, I call it wishing it was over. I can't help but know we could have been giants. We could have taken over the world. I tend to break my heart on purpose. I guess it's better than feeling numb, but I still hate falling apart. Me and my aforementioned broken heart. Even though I'm lonely here and now, my whole life in the bluegrass, and I'm keeping my distance. Even still, I'm stuck down here forever. Well, I can't help but know we could have been giants. We could have taken over the world. We could have been a force to be reckoned with. If I were your man and you were my girl.
That was We Could Have Been Giants by Ryan Garrett. Visit the We Live tab at joedeez.com to learn more about Ryan Garrett and all the great musicians here at the We Live Zombie Carnival.
So what the FBI want?
Oh, he just wanted us to give up some secret tapes and, something about the world ending and, another day at the old lighthouse.
He didn't ask about me.
No, Joe, he didn't ask about you.
Oh, thank God. Gina, I've got to come clean.
Okay, come clean with me because clearly something is up.
So 31 years ago, I remember it like yesterday. I ran into a man, a beat cop by the name of Charles Banderson.
Banderson.
And well, he contacted me earlier, and well, he thinks Jordy's back, and he wants me to go to the suicide triangle.
What's a suicide triangle?
Well, I don't want to talk about it, Gina. He just said Jordy is going to contact me, and I have to accept the offer.
Wow, that's some heavy stuff. Well, it looks like we got another voicemail.
Who are you, me?
Hello, Queen Regina and Slumdog Joe Deez. This is Geordie version 2.0. Since I have been eradicated through the ancient computer virus Happy 99 from the last damned millennium, I have been researching the historical term tulpa. Joe Deez, since Neil placed me as the proprietor of his will before he died, I am the legal entity and owner of the KZ radio station. I have also studied the business practices of Susan Gunderson, and I am happy to report that I have purchased a small 25-watt, one-room, single-building radio station in the center of Fort Wayne, Indiana, Lima, Ohio, and Bronson, Michigan. Those in the radio industry know it well as the Suicide Triangle. Joe, I have promoted you to station manager and on-air personality for this new location as we rebrand and implement our marketing strategy. Your only co-workers are Doug, an artificial disc jockey, and a scarecrow named Reginald. The scarecrow does not talk or move. Congratulations on your new promotion. Pack your bags. Our kids is waiting.
Said I will, but I'ma do it on my own time. So if I do, you best believe it's on my own time. On my own time. Rain, snow, or shine, just know that I'ma get mine. Leave 'em out to dry. Going crazy in my own mind. Just trying to find some more time. Shit's so hard to find. About to go. I'm on my own time. And bet that's by design. I'm a clean motherfucker, bet I stay inside the line. But I don't though. And there's two places that I won't go. Inside my own mind and deep down the wormhole. Hold it down with the firm hold. I keep a small circle. Let the gas like we burn coal. The piff here is purple. So, talk quick, cause honestly I got no time. Phone nothing but money and I get that I'm out. Midwest Connect got way more rhyme. Don't write a check that your flows can't sign. I got cosigns from those who don't even know I'm so far ahead of the rest of TC's coastline. In and out like it's showtime or go time. Put it past the goal line. Go home and drink old wine. Charté all the way from the gold mine. Even during the solar eclipse, her voice is gold shine. Might have to go find some songs I made in 09. Ones where I talk about guns and how we don't ride. Just for fun, but I'm so serious to me, I'll go wine. Bunch of losers who ain't never won and use their own mind. Shit is laughable. I'm just trying to figure out when this check's cashable. Cause on my own time, I don't like to go to the bank. Like, what the fuck you think? Said I will, but I'ma do it on my own time. So if I do, you best believe it's on my own time. On my own time. Rain, snow, or shine, just know that I'ma get mine. Leave 'em out to dry. Going crazy in my own mind. Just trying to find some more time. Shit's so hard to find. I'm about to go blind. I'm on my own time. And bet that's by design. I'm a clean motherfucker, bet I stay inside the lines. But I don't though. And there's two places that I won't go. Inside my own mind and deep down the wormhole. Hold it down with the firm hold. I keep a small circle. Let the gas like we burn coal. The piff here is purple. So, talk quick, cause honestly, I got no time. For nothing but money, and I get that on my own time.
On my own time, pull up in my slow ride. They can't hold me back no more. I'm breaking chains and cutting ties. Liberated, finally I made it. Don't look so surprised that I finally arrived. I will thrive, I will survive, I'll stay alive. I will be the final girl. R.I.P. to those who died and to those who wish me dead. I am such a disappointment. I giggle when I think about it. That is my enjoyment. Time to kick back and bask in the glory. You call it the truth, I call it a story. If that's what you're into, maybe you should write a book. But don't ask me to read that shit, you'll get a dirty look. Blink your eyes, now I'm a different person. I took my time with it, made sure it was perfect. And all those years suddenly became worth it. It's my time to shine now, I know that I'm worth it. Blink your eyes, now I'm a different person. I took my time with it, made sure it was perfect. And all those years suddenly became worth it. It's my time to shine now, I know that I'm worth it.
Let him know that I've turned cold. Truth be told, I'm in God mode. On my own time, in my own space. Digging pure gold, on my own dime. Now I'm all in, yeah, I want first place. Get it done with the wordplay, putting on for my birthplace. The Midwest Connect, here to fuck up your search page. Now we're flying out the birdcage. And yeah, I keep the skunk, but I don't even burn sage. Maybe cop a little Zaza, go to La La, hit the third stage. Reaching for them goals like dessert plates. I'm about to flood the database. Take this music to a different place. Open the vault and save some face. Cause I took my time doing it a different way. Yeah, a different way. Making different plays at the end of the day. I'm taking my time, and bet this by design. I said I'm taking my time. There's some reason to my rhymes, and
said I will, but I'ma do it on my own time. So if I do, you best believe it's on my own time.
On my own time. Rain, snow, or shine, just know that I'ma get mine. Leave 'em out to dry.
Going crazy in my own mind, just trying to find some more time. Shit's so hard to find, about to go.
I'm on my own time, and bet that's by design. I'm a clean motherfucker, but I stay inside the line.
But I don't though, and there's two places that I won't go. Inside my own mind and deep down the wormhole.
Hold it down with the firm hold and keep a small circle. Let the gas like we burn coal, the piff here is purple.
So, talk quick, cause honestly I got no time. For nothing but money.
What the hell is going on?
That was On My Own Time by Midwest Connection. Visit the We Live tab at jodeez.com to become a member of the Skull and Brain Society to learn more about Midwest Connection. All the great musicians here at the We Live Zombie Carnival. Oh my God! Oh God! Oh God!
Oh my God! No! The window! Oh God! That's our kid! He's flying a Black Hawk!
Oh my God!
What is going on?
Ah! Broadcasting 1,000,000 watts of zombie busting power. Brains 98.6 KZ. Zombie Z Head Radio, the mega station.